Welcome back, guys, and we're back again with another episode on ServerX. This time we'll be going through everything that's happened during the meantime and the new track that we're going to be building today. So with that, let's get on with it. And if you're wondering what this is behind me, this is our new decision-making chair, or Olympus at least. Business ideas and business meetings are now conducted up here, up in the sky on our new armchairs. I'm going to have a little go on this. I didn't get a chance during the meeting. I got the low one, unfortunately, but I got a wide one. I wonder what that's saying. So as I mentioned briefly in my last episode, one of the things that I did want to do is do a slightly different horse track, like a show jumping track, or just a track where it's more involved with jumping rather than how fast you can go. That was not meant to happen. So what I've been doing is, well, first thing that I've been doing in fact is I'm building a little holiday home. I thought, you know what, I've sort of had enough of the jungle. I've been there since the start of this server and I just want somewhere different. I don't want to move completely, but I just wanted another place. So if I just come over here, and I've got to say I did have the help of our new mayor Lumper on this one with the roof. We've got ourselves a nice little holiday getaway. Again, it's nothing special, but it's different. It's closer to the plains biome, so all the horse racing area, and right next to where I want to build this next racing course, or horse jumping course. Aside, again, nothing too great. I won't go too much into this. This is going to be a jacuzzi, obviously, and we got a couple of just empty rooms that need to get filled up, and my bedroom, which is really not looking great. But anyway, we'll forget about that. In the back, I've sealed it up a bit, and I've managed to get some pretty good horses. I've got another two as well, which I'm keeping up with Future and Creeper at the moment in their little business. I actually forget the name of it. It's not the barn. Anyway, yeah, they're looking after my horses. They've got a pretty interesting business. I'm pretty sure we'll pop past there later, where they take care of your horse, put it in a nice safe place, and yeah, keep it up to date and good. And after the sad loss of Reggie, I've now got the Beast. That is all his name is, and he is the Beast. He can jump high, he can run fast. I believe he is to be the next winner. I think I might start up my rental service again, just because the interest in horses is going up, and not everybody can transfer their horses down. Plus, I seem to have some pretty good steeds right now. So enough about the horses, and let's get down to what we'll actually be doing today. If we jump over our tiny wall with the Beast, which clearly made it over, we've added some forest here because I want my house to be a little bit tucked away. So basically, from the main spawn, you're running this way, and yeah, I've sort of completely forested this bit up here. So hopefully you'll just bypass it. Plus, oh hello. Didn't realise this was there. Not only that, I actually wanted some magna for my my jacuzzi, so I think I'll be taking that. Let me secure the Beast. The Beast is so fast that he just leaves. You know, other horses might wait for a second. Not the Beast. He leaves every given moment. Right, let's see. Has this been discovered? Oh, it has. Excitement over. However, I'll be taking this magma stuff because it's perfect for my jacuzzi that I want to build in my house. You know, I don't know why I want it, but I do want it. In fact, this might be the wrong material, but I was thinking about flotation, but in fact I just realised that you're gonna end up hurting yourself. But you know what? I haven't got any. I may as well add some to my inventory. If it works, it works. It doesn't, it doesn't. And I think that'll be enough for that. 7 is more than enough of a thing that I may probably not use. And another reason I wanted to use this particular place is my house is just there behind the trees right in front of me. We've got the barn just there and the horse track right in front of the barn, so proximity is really key here. Not only is it close to the plains biome where people come into, it's just very easily accessible. I'll probably build up the bridge, but it's already got a tiny little bridge, and this is almost circular, which is exactly what I'm looking for. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to build it, so I'm thinking quite big with the scale here, but I'm hoping for a large circular track going all the way around with different sized jumps. And the thing with different sized jumps as well is I want to make it so if it's a small jump, you're going to have a bit, it's almost more of a punishment, as in like a little amount of water after it. So the higher the jump, the less the obstacle after the jump, whereas the lower the jump, I want there to be a bit of a something, you know, almost so you can't just ease your way through. You'll get well, not like a punishment, but you know, you might land in a puddle which will slow you down, whereas you would have gone faster going the harder route. So in preparation for this, I've got a ton of iron. I've been mining and mining and mining, and we've got lots of iron, which means lots of shovels, because there's going to be a lot of shovels used here. Yeah, up to 20 iron shovels. Let's take, how many should we? We'll do 4 for now, and I think as I've also managed to cash in quite a fair bit on my cactuses, we're just going to head over to spawn and sell a load of our sorry, enchant the spades anyway, because the more the enchanted, we can get some unbreaking on there. I probably won't get mending because I used to spend my money on it before, whereas really you're never really bound to do anything unless you're killing mobs that will help with the mending. So if we do a fish, is it really, no, it's only really a one-click thing to make a path, isn't it? So I suppose just unbreaking. We'll get unbreaking for all of these, make them last just a little bit longer. And at the moment, to be fair, I'm feeling fairly rich. I've done another little AFK session by the cactus farm. It doesn't seem to be producing as much as when it did a while ago, when I found like almost 3 chests full, but it's still producing, so I'm happy. And it might seem a bit OTT that I'm using all of these spades, but last time when I done the last track, I hideously underestimated how many I would need. And Future's diving in full throttle into this mayor business, which I'm quite happy about. He's already decided that we're going to go for a different theme for the shopping district, and it's either a choice of medieval, brick, modern, or what's the last one there? Desert. I voted as well. At the moment, we look like we got medieval the most, and to be honest, I'd quite like a medieval feeling place. I do also run another Java server which is medieval themed. However, I mostly play on here, so I'll be very happy to have it on here. And another thing we have is Secret Santa, which I've not actually filled in my little my vote card, but with Christmas coming up, we're going to be doing a little Secret Santa thing. I think we already have a... Oh, no, that's changed since I was last here. Last year we had a load of notes with names on. So I'm busy trying to level out the landscape, and little Wolfie appears, and I haven't got any bones, none at all. So hopefully if I just hang around with them till night time, I'm going to be able to get the bones off some sort of skelly and manage to get them back to mine. However, in the meantime, what I have done is I managed to flatten out a huge portion of this, which has taken ages. But anyway, and I haven't quite done all the flooring there and changed it to grass because there was quite a lot of lava, which at the moment I've just covered up. But hopefully soon I'll turn that all to grass as well, especially the bits that are running through the actual track itself. And I still need to add all the grass back there to then make this bit flat. And after a long day's landscaping, it's time for a bit of food because I'm getting pretty tired over here. I've been working day and night to get this done. However, it's coming along a little bit. The wolf, shall I say, not dog, despawned, which I'm a bit unhappy about. And then when I went to kill the skeletons that I saw, just in case it happens again, I realised I had no weapons. So yeah, didn't go too greatly in that respect. So I just thought I'd take a quick swoop in from the barn and try and get from a bit of a distance what it's looking at. And yeah, it's not looking too bad. It's pretty flat. The trees have been removed on the most part, although over here I think we're going to have to remove some more as we flatten that. See if I can get back in the air. But yeah, so far I removed a good chunk. It's taken a little bit longer than I remembered, or not that I remembered, that I thought it would be compared to the last one, but I think we're going to have to expand it a little bit further out here, especially if I want to do the actual, you know, it's like the complete circle, which I'm also struggling a bit with how I'm going to do the jumps, so I don't know, or maybe I'll just do it whilst it's not turning. We'll just see, we'll figure it out. Let's flatten this out and then we'll figure it out after. So quite some time has been put in between this last clip, and I've had a fair bit of help from the other members as well, coming in and just helping flatten it and build some of the areas, so I do thank you very much. I've just come to get a few more rockets just to be able to fly about. It's much easier to check out the area and fly between my house, although it is quite close. So this loads up any second now. Should be in my nice new holiday house. Come on. Oh no, apparently not. For some reason I come here. Oh, it didn't do take me home. Right, anyway. Let's put these to use. Oh, right, again. Let's put these to use. I have been practicing, not that you can tell, my jumping off the ground straight to a fly. But anyway, so as we come into it, it should start loading up now, and you can see quite a bit of progress has been done. The whole area that we need has been flattened. I've started on the little bridge here just to get into the middle bit. and we've got a fair track here. I've got a few jumps put in, and I've got not Mr. Beast, I don't want to be referencing the wrong person here, but my horse, the Beast, so called because he is a beast. He runs faster than most of the horses that I've had on here. Oh, make sure I've got the lead. I mean, he's so fast, he actually just runs away from me fast as well, so it's quite easy to lose him. But we'll do a quick track now, just to show what we've got so far. In fact, we'll do it from the start over here. I haven't actually properly finished the start bit, but that is the starting of the start bit, I suppose. Come in through here, get ready, or something to that effect, and then the start line is going to be here. And we'll just set off now just to see what the course is like. What I've done is I've done taller ones followed by shorter ones. The shorter ones, however, are followed by water afterwards. So I'm hoping that, yeah, it does slow you down, but it doesn't actually kick you off your horse. Here we've got a bit of a high one coming under the bridge. And then we've got like a little, well, this one's going to be hard. I mean, I've not managed to do a perfect run where I don't bump into the gates yet. So that'll be something a bit harder for people to work on and achieve. And that's one lap done. Obviously, this will be done on a number of laps. And yeah, we've had night started here with the stands, which are pretty cool, and we're hoping to wrap it all the way around with the stands. I mean, what I'd really like to do, but I don't know if I'd have time to, is actually almost enclose it like a dome, like a sort of stadium, I suppose you could say, to make it just a little bit sort of different from the other one. The other one's still been good though, and we are still having races on there. However, it'd just be nice to have a bit of a difference, and just, yeah, something else for people to play on too. I've decided to go for the exterior of the sort of entrance wall with some blackstone, which I hope wasn't a mistake and doesn't look bad, because I've just spent a huge amount of money on it. Don't know why I made it one of the almost most expensive materials to actually get on there, apart from some other items, and yes, I did go to the shop to buy it as well. I'm afraid I was feeling a bit lazy today, and I absolutely hate the nether. If I got the money to buy it, I'd much rather buy it than actually head to the nether. It just never works out. As much as I think I'm prepared, I'm not prepared. I always die, I get frustrated, and then I end up giving up. So yeah, shop's perfect for me, and I think I'm going to do this in blackstone. I've got to be honest, I'm not absolutely loving it so far, but it's looking okay. I think with a nice little roof that will match up, and I want it to look a little bit different to my other builds. I don't want to be building the same sort of thing all the time, otherwise that's sort of pointless. And if I'm honest, I'm not absolutely in love with the look of this, but I do think we can make it better, and I want to go for something different. I always go for like a wood or a stone, so I thought I'd do a bit of contrast, and I'm going to do the roof hay. I do think, again, I'm going to regret that decision, because hay is annoying to get. You think you got so much wheat and you can't make it into enough hay, but I think a little, like a hay bale sort of roof will look good on that and keep it a bit more horsey and not too nether-like and too dark, because to be fair, it's races. We're not in some sort of a horror thing here. So yeah, I'm going to be grabbing some hay. I think I'm going to be spending quite a while, probably at the community farm, if I'm honest, getting that first, and we'll get back when hopefully I've got enough. Well, it's looking good. The only problem is just as I thought, it's going to take an incredibly long amount of time. I mean, just to surround this up until there, for the first sort of bottom layer, that was that whole entire community field, so I can only imagine I'm going to have to sort of wait for it to grow back and spend a lot of time sort of hanging around and grabbing wheat again. I don't want to grab it from the first track because they're sort of there in place for a reason. I think I've only got about 5 at my base, so this might have to be a working project, this roof. However, I'm also going to get on with the inside. I'm not exactly sure. Like, I have an idea about what I want to do. I'm not sure how to put it in place. So obviously the riders, when they arrive, they come in here, and it's almost like a holding pen up until it goes. So I've got to think of maybe some, I don't know, maybe somewhere riders got a stand with them, and then a green light that potentially will come on when they're ready to go out to the track. Once they're out of the track, we also need a system, again like the last one, where we press a button and then we get lights popping up like red, orange and green for them to go. So I think I'm going to spend a bit more time for the end of this episode on this bit. So I don't think, I mean, I'll probably wait for night to help with the rest of these stadium seats. Can't get up in the air. Oh, almost. No, it's just not going to happen. Anyway, Not sure. I mean, the bridge is almost done. I've just got to add a few extra bits. I almost wish that I hadn't done it all in cobble, but I think if I just add a few extra features there, it's going to look a little bit better. But yeah, I'm happy with the progress. I mean, it's raceable, but I don't want to sort of open it up. I want to have like a big grand race with everybody, I think, for the first opening. And again, I am toying with the idea of surrounding it all in like a big stadium, and we could have like a big entrance. But again, I don't want to think too much into this. I'll better actually start getting on with the bits that we need to do now. Well, it's coming along nicely. I've segregated it, so we've got at the moment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 racing spots. So they're going to come here first, set up in their area, and then this is the way to actually go out to the race once it's ready. I haven't quite figured out what the system is. However, I have thought that the commentary box should be in the middle, because I believe this track is just about big enough, or small enough, I suppose, that in the middle you'll be able to see from all angles. So when I am commentating, I'll be able to sit here and sort of like look all the way around. So I'm going to need something from the middle that I'm going to be able to press that will connect all the way down to here and potentially open the gates for him or something like that. So that's the first step there. I've just got to get this covered in, so I've started to run out of resources. So it looks like I'm going to be tree chopping for a little bit, but it's coming along, and I think it's starting to look quite good on this side. I just need to figure out, I mean, it might be a long bit of redstone going under the ground from the middle to here, which I'll press a button, then we'll open the gate, or potentially pop up with something, maybe throw a green block out. I'm not too sure, but in the meantime, let's go chop some trees down. So although I felt bad deforesting this whole entire area earlier, I think I've reforested it pretty well. I mean, I think I've tripled the amount of trees here, so next time around we're going to have a lot of wood to chop down. Inside's starting to come together quite nicely now. We've got a few little signs just telling people where to go in the different areas. We've got like area 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. It's a bit more well lit up in here, so basically come in here and you wait with your horse for further instructions. Once you do, you end up coming out this way, again just telling you where to stand, and there'll be some white lines here for you to stand and get ready. So far I think we're doing alright. We've seemed to have segregated. I don't really like this little gap, but for the moment I'm okay with it. I might think of something else to do in the future, or potentially a different coloured carpet, maybe a more brown one so it suits, but I just wanted some areas for them to go in and be able to wait for the race to start. So I think this episode's starting to get a little bit too long now, so I think we better finish and leave the rest for the next one. And just before I do, we'll take a little fly over the existing horse track and then fly over the new horse track just to check the differences. And yeah, so we got this one here, which is the old one, quite a few curves curving round, and it has got a fair bit of length to it, to be fair. And then if we come over here just past Future's barn, we now see the new jumping one, or the second shall I say, and the start to the little station. Obviously plan is, I think next time, to build something here in the middle for commentator to stand on and be able to watch the race, potentially finish this bridge off and actually get the corners and, well, just to be honest, finish it off. So I think by the end of the next episode we should be seeing a complete build here, and then we can go for our first race, put it up on the Discord, and then see how many people join, and of course get that recorded. So guys, thanks for watching. It's been a fun one again today. Please don't forget to leave a like or subscribe. See you next time. Bye bye.